Hey guys, it's me, Masamitsu514, and today in my video of Minecraft speed building, I will be with my beautiful Stegosaurus dinosaur person father.
Hello.
Good. You said hello now. You have brains. Alright, so today we're going to be doing another speed building challenge. If you remember last time, it was Angry Birds. Here was mine with the mighty eagle destroying the king pig who stole all the eggs. And the birds have infiltrated their base, and here's the slingshot. Here's my dad's build with the asymmetrical yellow duck with a bunch of fat, flat bacon bits.
It's a yellow bird. It's the yellow bird.
It's got a pink beak.
The fast one.
It's got a pink
I don't know
beak.
if it's pink or not, but beaks can be pink.
If they want.
Binks can be peak.
Alright, so today's theme is going to be school. Dun dun dun! Because it's actually summer right now for us. Alright, I'm kind of terrified about this theme. So I'm thinking, normal elementary school.
Okay, we have a 15-minute speed build.
So, Daddy, you can go ahead and start the timer at
On your mark, get set, go. 15 minutes.
Alright, so basically, now I'm going to start by placing a big brick floor, because it's going to be all bricky and weird and stuff. Actually, I should probably make a wooden floor, really. Such a good singer, aren't I?
Yeah, don't make annoying singing noises, please.
Okay. So, how are you doing, Daddy? Have you started building? No?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I'm just still working on my concept here.
Yep. And so I think, this nice wooden floor, it's beautiful. It's made out of the best white oak in the area. I actually like white oak trees. Have you seen them, Daddy?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm alone here, aren't I? Ugh, sorry, there was something in my throat there. It was one of those weird hiccup burp things. Hiccup burp. Hiccup burp. Derp. 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 Alright, so I'm almost done with this floor. And I'm gonna make, say 4 classrooms. I'm gonna make reading. Why is this door no work for me? I don't care. Alright, so there's that. I want to build up the walls, say 3 high. So I'm going to have science, writing, maths, and then maybe gym or geography, one of the two. This building is going to have no windows. It will have iron bars, because that's why I've got them in my hotbar. So obviously we're going to need some staring
Iron
at
bars. Be fair.
Well, I'm going to put iron bars over the doors, so that's... You know what? I won't do windows at all. It'll just be a dark place. But I'm going to do no roof, because I think that'll be quicker, I'm just going to place down these bricks. Daddy, in your Daddy's Adventures series, I'm planning on making, a brick layer to my house next. Because I found all that clay at the bottom of the river. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, and if you haven't seen the Daddy Adventure series yet, go watch it. It's a never-ending adventure of my father and I struggling in the wild. We now see species Darius Silius roaming the plains. Or whatever, I don't know, one of those weird nature documentaries. Well, they're not weird, I actually like nature documentaries, These are going to be tiny classrooms. Okay? Can everyone chill with that? Chill, okay? Okay, are you alright with that? Oh my gosh, don't freak out.
Okay. Wait, which side is my school on?
Daddy is toileted.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes, Daddy. You have absolutely no idea. So my hallway is going to shift weirdly like this. I don't know why. It just does. Because that's how it works in life. Alright, so here's going to be the foundations of the walls. First of all, I want to make this room a science room. So obviously, if it's science, it needs iron bars over the door. There we go.
Why it has to be iron bars?
Because it's jail.
You're making it seem like a prison.
Well, it is, isn't it?
No.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Anyways, so here's the iron bars. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over every door, just for effect. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the door right at the end here, you know, because they had to spare iron bars because they were running out of money when they were building the school. Yeah, and this will take less iron bars than, say, doing it in the middle of a hall, because that'll take 6. This will only take 4, because it's up against a wall, and yada, yada, yada.
Well,
I'm chatting way too much. Right, so basically, what's going to happen in this room is science. It's basically, I'm going to put a bunch. I'm going to make the teacher's desk up here. Here's the teacher's desk. Does that work? I don't know. I need slabs. Where are my slabs? I had slabs. I lost my slabs. Quartz, you'll do. Hi, Quartzy, you're very nice. Alright, then I have to make some children here in the back. But of course, they're going to be grown-ups, because this is college. They love the rain.
Oh no, it's raining.
Toggle downfall. Here we go. Alright, and then here's the teacher. The baby is the teacher. And I need to kill this grown-up. And I don't need these fences at all. Perish! Alright, there's the teacher. These are the students. The science that will happen here is very dangerous. So that's why the room must be flooded. Which is natural in a science room. Because that's what happens in science when something goes wrong. The room gets flooded. Because that's logic in life. Flood. Flood, I say.
Okay.
Alright. How's yours going?
It's kind of slow.
Yeah. So slow. And what's the time situation like? I may ask.
All the time in the world.
Alright, so here's science. I'm gonna have to make signs above the doors. And my mom's here to judge again. Right, mother? Alright. Alright, so here is going to be the writing classroom. This room is going to be a bit larger, you know, not too much larger. But it's going to have the same sort of scheme here. It's going to have a bigger desk this time. Bigger teacher's desk. Alright, so we're going to have a bunch of books scattered around the room. No, we don't need a witch. We want... What do we want? What was I going to do? I was going to throw books everywhere. Yeah, I was right. Where's my books? Baba Gaga. Papagena? What am I talking about? Papagena, if you don't know what that is. Hold on. No, I'll just make this reading. This is the reading room.
Do they have bookshelves?
Yeah, they do.
Where's a bookshelf? Where would I find that?
Actually, I might put some bookshelves. Thank you very much for that idea.
Where do I find that? Is it a decoration block?
No. Silly daddy, why would you think that? It's actually not, though. So I'm gonna make some of these now. There's gonna be some of these here, and some back here, and back here, and back here. This is gonna be the reading room. It's the room where everyone reads, and yeah, I need to make these taller so nobody escapes. If someone escapes, we will find them.
Don't use that scary voice, Sam. You're starting to annoy me.
Okay, here's this. Here's the teacher, tiny baby teacher, and I'll change this from writing to reading. Reading. There's reading. Here's science. This is what happens in a science room. And of course, this room, we're also gonna need squids. These are the other students that got turned into squids by accident. And let's build this up. And put the door, which I do not have anymore, right here. And Polar Bear, no, this is not your school. This is his school. Alright. You know what I should do in this maths room? Alright, so maths, that works. Alright. I don't know, Daddy.
What are you, English?
Is that how they say it there?
Yeah.
Oh, maths. Yeah. I need to finish building these walls. And what is the time situation looking like, Daddy?
6 minutes left.
Okay. That I can probably accomplish. This is going to be the best school ever. Go to, I'm going to have to name the school something funny. Like, Splunk School. Splurge. Splurge High School. Splurge High School. Best school in the world. Alright, so let's see now. I'm gonna have to turn this on to peaceful. Alright, it's already on peaceful. Turn it to day. There we go. This is gonna be maths, and this is gonna be gym. No, wait, that's not good. I'll change that later. But for now, I need to do maths. So there's going to be a big blackboard and one. I need to breathe. All right. There's going to be a big blackboard on one side of the room. Here it is. That's a big blackboard. Yeah. Then of course we're going to need the desk where the teacher sits. There we are. No, that is a solid quartz block. I need a slab. Why did I just say slab? Alright, so here we go. Nope, that is incorrecto mundo, which is how you say correct in Spanish. Correcto mundo. Or whatever, I don't know. No, I need 7 times 7 equals 77. 1 plus 1 equals 11. 9. No. 9 plus 10 equals 21. There we go. Here's the math room. Alright, there's the teacher. 1, 2. There's all the students. No, we need one more student. There he is. Alright, there's the maths room. Here's the science room. And here is the reading room. Alright, so I'm gonna build a glass roof over these classrooms. I know there's nothing in this room. I can make that like... No, this can be the bathroom! Yeah. Toilets! This is where the toilets are. Alright, so let's make some toilets. Let's get some of these, and these are the toilets. Alright, so I need more oak planks again. So here are the toilets. I'll make a bunch of these. They're not very private, but that's fine. And let's make a bunch of sinks using cauldrons. That's not the right bit, and then here's the right bit, and then the bit, and the bit. I don't know, everyone. I don't know what I'm speaking of. Now I have gotten mad. Water. Alright, and just to make it look like it's been used a bit, I have some glass bottles here. There we go. That makes it look random. Alright, and let's make some... No, let's put hoppers in the bottom. That'll look clever. Because that's what leads down to the sewer-ish area place. Yeah, alright, so here's this. There's no principal to the school. It is pretty much abandoned because all the kids and teachers are trapped. Alright, hopefully the teachers won't grow up. Alright, Daddy, what's the time, Sitch? Wish. No, really, I want to know. And Daddy, seriously,
1 minute, 15 seconds.
Seriously, Daddy. I think I might have won this. Splurge high, everyone. Go there. It's definitely not a dangerous school. We may get locked in for eternity. I can't even place it there, so I have to go over, and then under, and then people, and then person, and then place, and then thing. Which are all nouns. Because that's a song, I think. Like what? Schoolhouse Rock, I think? Yeah. Remember those things, Daddy? What are you doing? I can hear the has from your screen. Oh, there's science, and then here's the toilets. Alright, just want to finish this up, and... then... Hello, Daddy, your school only has the foundations and stuff. And the structure! Photosynthesis. Ah! Alright, Daddy, stop. Stop placing everything. Alright, you can keep going. Alright, there we go. Here is Splurge High. Alright, here we go. 15 minutes is up now.
15 minutes is up. That went fast.
Oh my goodness. This is a very nice classroom we've got here. The window has been exploded by the blast, and also the lower parts have been destroyed. Alright, Mommy, we're ready! Alright. Mommy, you want to start with mine today? Because we always start with Daddy's. Right here, Mommy can plop down right between us. There you go.
What's the theme?
School!
School!
So this is Splurge High School.
Alright.
This is maths.
Why? Does everything...
So they don't escape.
Where do I get in
Here,
the...
I'll show you.
Where's the entrance? Oh, in
It's
here,
right there.
okay.
Alright, but all the rooms are blocked off currently, so you can just look from the top.
Okay.
Here's science. The room got flooded and a couple of the kids got turned into squids.
Whoops.
And then they vaporized. Here's the reading room. Oh, by the way, the teacher is the baby.
Okay.
There's a baby somewhere in there.
Uh-huh.
Here's the main hallway. You know, all the doors are locked to
Uh-huh.
prevent children from escaping.
It looks a bit like a jail.
No. And here's the bathrooms.
I'm just
The
saying.
nice bathrooms, which definitely lead to the sewer. And here's the math classroom. All right, so I'll actually explain a bit more. This is
Okay.
the teacher's desk right here. This is
Uh-huh.
the reading room. See,
Uh-huh.
here's a bunch of the readers. There's the little teacher down there. Here's all the bookshelves where you can pick out books.
So that's an actual ELA classroom,
Yeah.
not the library.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
You practice on reading there. A
Okay.
bunch of these kids have trouble reading. And here's the bathrooms, the fine quality
Wow.
bathrooms.
Where the
These-
there's a toilet they're just holes.
They're like in Japan.
They're squat toilets?
Yeah, there's squat toilets. And there's like a funnel down there that leads directly to the sewer or into the ground.
Is there a flush? No.
No,
It's
it
a
just
hole.
goes straight down.
All right. Oh, this is like rural Japan.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, and here is math. As you can see, they're doing very complicated math on the board. 7 times 7 equals 77. 9 plus 10
What?
is 21, and 1 plus 1 is 11. And then finally, the
Oh.
science room. I already explained. Something exploded in here, and a couple of the children vaporized
I want
and got
my
turned
money
into
back.
squids.
Okay.
Splurge High, go there.
This is a high school?
Yes, it is. Dun 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 dun.
I'm a little disturbed by the bars over the doors. There's no windows except for the ceiling. You can...
Yeah, they look at the ceiling and look at the sky above and see the
Uh-huh.
free birds.
Okay.
Ah ha ha! And I'm the principal.
Alrighty.
I'm the principal, and I'll spank anyone
Okay,
who
my
gets in my way.
school
Yes.
has a gracious entryway,
With
gracious brick entryway from the front yard. This is a playground out front here, which you need.
Mhm.
And you walk in this gracious door, and here there's lots of room for future development,
Hey, Daddy,
for
it's
future classrooms,
recess. Look at me play.
for future
Future
classrooms,
development.
future development. And the real classroom is up here.
How do you get...
Yeah, I was
Here's a
about to
teacher.
ask. You can't get up there. Those people just.
This is a
live there.
cutaway. This is a cutaway to demonstrate for the viewer.
Okay.
There would be stairway, but we
Uh-huh.
can't have that here because otherwise the viewer wouldn't be able to
Okay.
see the classroom. So here's the teacher's desk.
Yeah.
The teacher's
The
vaporized.
teachers, Well, the teacher's walking around the classroom.
Yeah.
But which one is the teacher?
One of those.
Yeah, they're
Is it
teachers
the one
and
who's
students
about
walking
to?
around. So the teacher's desk is big up front, and
Is this the teacher?
He or she has
This is the teacher.
books up here for reference. You know, bookshelves,
Don't commit suicide.
which is nice. So they're for reference next to the desk, and then these are all the students' desks.
Okay.
And the kids are all standing. Don't stand on the bookshelves, please. And then their books back here for the kids. So this is kind of like the library area of the classroom. And the kids are standing on there's some little kids here. See,
Yeah.
And here's another little kid. So there are little kids around and
desks. They're standing
teachers.
desks.
Daddy.
They're standing desks because that's better for your back. So it's for proper posture. So they're standing desks.
Got it.
All right, Daddy.
And
I
they
finished
have
my
a good
homework.
view. So they're up on the second floor of the school, which is cut away for your viewing pleasure.
Daddy. I
And this
finished
is
my
where the
homework.
real work gets done, in this upstairs classroom.
Daddy, I finished my homework. Do you want to look over it?
No, thank you.
No, really, it's a good book. No, like, drop one of your things. There.
Huh?
I've got a book. Want to read it? It's so good. Just get rid of something there. Yeah, you don't need fences. All right, there we go. Read it. It's so good.
It's the book. Let's see. Homework.
Okay, well, so that's my
No,
school.
read it. Right-click it.
Right-click it. Me writes this book.
Okay.
Me get good grades here.
Yeah, good
because
job,
you go
Sam.
to Splurge High School.
So this is my school. This is my school. It's got a nice, bright, airy classroom where lots of serious learning can
So
go
tell
on.
me what was planned for the atrium?
And there's a polar bear. That's
For
a class
downstairs,
pet.
Yeah, for
there
the
will be other
downstairs.
classrooms. And other classrooms in the principal's office and that kind of thing. If I had room to put down floors and plant villagers here.
Well, you did have room.
Bathroom.
Plants?
If I had time.
You plant them?
Yes.
Like, they're like plant? Okay.
All right.
So that's what was going to go down here is one classroom on this side and one on the other side with a hallway in the middle. And then a stairway would have gone up here.
Got it. You just kind of ran out of time.
I ran out of time.
Okay. But at least you were going to have windows and doors and stuff.
Correct, and I wasn't going to put prison
Mine's
bars
more of a jail, really.
I wasn't going to put prison bars on.
I'm personally a little offended by the fact that your high school has prison bars all over the place, and the only way that these poor kids can look out
is through the ceiling.
Is through the ceiling. They can see.
Look,
if
I'll make
it's
it more.
Raining or so. No, you're done because your time was out.
No, make it more interesting.
No, you can't. You can't add ant polar bear. That's not going to. So
now that they just stay there.
So now they can look at the polar bears.
Spawning things isn't necessarily counted as adding to your build. Just to clarify that, Daddy. So you can spawn in some last-minute villagers.
Hey. You're adding.
So you can add some last-minute villagers as students in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I destroyed a block.
Stop that.
Sorry, it was an accident.
Anyway. So I do have to dock you on just. That's not a high school. That's not a school I would want to go to.
Yeah, that's the point. You're not supposed to go to Splurge.
Huh? It was just school. The theme is school, and school should be a place of learning and joy. And
yeah, they're having fun. Look at them. Look at them. They're learning how to swim. They're all reading. They're having a great time chatting.
In this crampy little room with bars.
Well, come on! It's only 20 block space.
Standing around learning
and they're
and
all
talking and having a nice
standing around.
conversation.
That's because there's only one classroom.
Well,
and
it's a one-room schoolroom.
One-room schoolhouses were very successful in their day.
Yeah, they're in a room full of bookshelves.
But at least
paper.
But at least they can see out.
There's your paper, everyone. Do your homework.
Yay. So I think on principle, I'm going to have to give this one to Daddy because his looks like a happier school.
It is a happy school. Thank you.
Hey, I'm so proud of you, Daddy. I'm going to give you a trophy.
I mean, I'm not.
There's
a lot of work left.
If I hadn't been offended by Sam's school.
Well, there's admittedly a lot of work left to do in the school, but
sure.
But that's okay. That's
what
true
game
of
are we
every
now?
school.
Game 7. No, wait, game 9.
9. Yeah.
All right, let's.
But now you know you shouldn't offend the judge either. Daddy. Good job.
There we go. Great job, Daddy. I want to make this more even. I really do. I still want to go to Splurge. Can I go to Splurge when I go to high school?
No.
Yeah.
No.
We get to watch polar
All
bears.
right. Well, thank you, Mommy. You've proved that you're a fair judge.
Look
By
at
finally
all these
letting me win.
bars over here.
Well, otherwise, really, they actually are helping the build, because otherwise the villagers, they would escape, because these are all wooden doors. They can open wooden doors, and then they'd leave, so that would ruin part of the aspect. I don't want to totally
That's why I
block
put
up the
them upstairs,
doors.
because I knew they couldn't get out.
They won't jump.
They won't jump.
No, they won't. Villagers aren't very suicidal.
Right. They just stand on the ledge
They
and
stand
scare
on the
you.
ledge. Look
And-
at the little
Look at
baby
his
stand.
Just gonna stand on the
Hello,
ledge
baby.
and scare you.
Don't call me a
Hello,
baby.
baby with red eyes.
Don't.
Green.
The
Oh, green
green.
eyes?
The green, Daddy.
Red, green,
Yes.
same color.
My dad's colorblind.
All right.
Alright, so I guess that ends today's video. My dad won!
Woohoo!
Yes! Alright, and so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video of my father and I doing some Minecraft speed building. And if you have, then please do leave a like in that place down below. It's somewhere there. I can't really see it. My little chicken eyes aren't that good. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel with gaming and Minecraft stuff. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you have, then I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys all later. Bye-bye!